the boardwalk on East Vacation Island and thank them for bringing the APBA Gold Cup to San Diego. And Mercury's Coffee fans, make sure to root for the U11 as they try to win the APBA Gold Cup. Thank you to Mercury's Coffee. And as we thank the fine folks of Mercury Coffee, that sound you hear in the background is the U91. It is the Miss Goodman Real Estate. Sorry, Jeff, the Goodman Real Estate with Andrew Tate behind the wheel, heading over there. Maybe he wants to go for a roller coaster ride there. He was headed to the right and headed over to SeaWorld, but he bends it off to the left, and he will begin his warm-up lap.
Yeah, you know, as a fan of the H1s, the citizens of Madison are the ones that own this boat. So Madison, Indiana, long-time city involved in hydroplane racing. To be able to be a part of that is very special to that city. And to have Goodman Real Estate as their sponsor, pretty good combination along with the driver being Brent Tate.
Have you ever been to Madison, Indiana?
I have not, and that is on my bucket list. So I will eventually attend that race, but I do try to keep an eye on all the webcasts and all the social media posts. Definitely looks like a fabulous place to go, and when you have a crowd there that cheers you on every time you come into the pits, it's got to be exciting for Brent Tate.
You know what? And that's exactly what it is. They love their hydroplane, and boy, when they see their nose stick out front, you can hear the roar. It really is something special. So here comes that particular hydroplane and that young man driving for the citizens of Madison, Indiana, 13,000 strong on the banks of the Ohio River. And we're going to bring that beautiful boat that was christened in Tri-Cities, Washington in 2018. We'll put it on the clock here momentarily. Slides out to about lane number 2, flying the boat a little bit. He is on the clock. Andrew Tate, Goodman Real Estate.
Yeah, I mentioned his brother's name earlier. I apologize. This is Andrew Tate. Make no mistake about it. And he won the prestigious APBA Gold Cup in 91 and 94. His dad did. So he's very familiar with the prestige and the history of the Gold Cup. So there's no one that wants it more than him. I have a feeling that he's going to be pushing hard all weekend to get himself in position to win that this year.
Yeah, I think so for sure. It is Andrew Tate, and he's got a really nice light boat ride up the backstretch. You were talking about running into a little bit of that breeze, which is going to allow them to get the boat up off the water and break it loose and really get it up free and running. And Andrew Tate is really moving. I'm looking for a hot lap here. He will come down and put the first of 3 in the books. The boat from Madison, Indiana, gold, white, trimmed in black. Lap number 1 is in the books. We were talking about a 160. Is he sniffing it? Let's see. Are they sending a message up and down pit row quickly? How about that one? What do you got there, Jeff? You like that speed?
Yeah, absolutely. Lap 1, 163.573. That is by far the fastest first lap in qualifying. So we'll see if he can continue the string across 2 or 3 more laps.
Holy cow, we were wondering if he's going to bust 163s at 163.5, and he is already back up here to the SeaWorld turn and past the entrance buoy. And just like that, he's at the apex. He will come down and complete lap number 2 of 3. This boat was fast right out of the box. They tested it 2018 in the Tri-Cities. They raced it in Seattle a week later, and the boat has just been a rocket ship its entire career, and it continues here on San Diego's Mission Bay with the fastest lap we've seen so far. Will lap 2 be any better? 163.5. How about a 164.832? 164.832. You average those out to an even 164.200. 164.200.
Yeah, when you put a driver nicknamed Hydrofish in some good equipment, you know he's going to be fast.
Yeah, and what does this do? This sends a message up and down the beach. Boys, we came to play. Look.
Yeah, shot across the bow to everyone else in the pits. They mean business this weekend.
I think they do. They were the winners of our first couple of races of the year down in Gunnersville, Alabama, and then in Madison, Indiana on home waters. They got beaten the Tri-Cities in Seattle as he completes lap number 3. I think they're anxious to get back on track and show everybody who's boss. They just, as you said, and I like that comment, put a shot across the bow to everybody. Oh, there's the quickest one of the three. I'll let you call it out there in the average, but it's a good one.
All right, well, Andrew Tate, known as the Hydrofish, just ripped a good lap of 165.401. So, with that being